From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Back at the bar, back at Tommy Mac's. It brought to you by my good friends at Goodfellas Cigar Lounge and Spirits, the Southern Grill right there down on the South Bank, and the Brustnutter Wealth Advisory Team of Ponte Vedra Beach. David Sillick from Tab Jacksonville is back, and Lara Yehl from Hover Girl Properties is here as well. David, how you doing, my man?
Tommy, I'm doing great.
Great to see you, brother.
I'm doing terrific.
How you been?
You know,
Fishing?
The Jaguars won
Big
on
win.
Sunday.
Massive.
You'd be surprised at how that changed your
Everything.
attitude.
Everything for the whole city.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We got
you
a
could
W.
feel it.
We got
it
a
makes
W.
everybody happy.
It's
That's
just
a
one,
beautiful
but,
thing. Yeah.
You know,
We'll take it.
Yeah.
I was at the game. It was a great environment. Fantastic. How's everything with Tab? Everything good?
doing great. We did 2 sample boards over the last 2 days. Had 100% participation.
Great.
12 prospective members came through over the last 2 days. We'll have a new board up and running within the month.
Awesome. Great to have you here. Laura,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm well, thank
Laura
you. And
Yehl
you?
from Hover Girl,
Hover Girl Properties. That's us.
How did you get started on Hover Girl? What a great name. I already know the story, but tell the audience.
It is a great name. It's catchy.
It is.
It's always a conversation starter.
Totally.
So everyone sees these gray helicopters up and down the coast or
Yep.
down the river. And so at the time when we started Hover Girl Properties, Joy and I'm not married anymore to the person, but we were married to naval helicopter pilots.
Okay.
So we named our company Hover Girl Properties really in honor of our husbands,
Sure.
thinking that we would help service members as they got orders to leave.
Okay.
Right. So in that time, the market was terrible, if you recall, like 07, 08.
Right.
And poor Navy people, they would have to get orders. You get orders, you can't really say no, right?
Right.
You got to go onto the Pentagon, you got to go to Hawaii. They couldn't sell their house. They needed to find someone who would help them rent it.
Okay.
And so it turned into really a property management brokerage, which is
Okay.
now we do both.
Okay.
But that really is the crux of how we started.
Are you, do you guys own any of the properties?
We
Or
don't.
are
They're
you
all
in it?
most
Okay.
of them, I would say 90% are owned also by someone who's in the military.
Okay.
Inevitably, we have a civilian or a neighbor or someone
Yeah.
who says, "Hey, who did you use?" And they tell them Hover Girl
Is it kind of
Properties.
like a military Airbnb?
No, it's all 12-month minimum, 12-month
No, I don't mean it
rentals.
like that, but it's for the military, and then people, hey,
We
someone moves, you need a house.
We
here you
feel
go.
like we serve the military community, we cater to the military community, and
Okay.
we make strong efforts to support the military community in Jacksonville.
How about on the emotional side? Do you
Oh,
have to
my
help on that?
word.
I've got to imagine that would be. You're part therapist.
I know
aren't
you joke, but
Right.
it's true.
Yeah.
You see people in a marriage about kind of who's making the decisions and decisions for your kids and
Sure.
future life and things that happen. You know.
Oh, moving's just stressful.
Oh,
process.
if your spouse
pain.
is trying to find a job, here comes a service member.
Right.
The spouse sometimes has left their entire business
Right.
that they've built, maybe at their former duty station. So a lot of it, we do help people find jobs,
Yep.
church, friends, hairdressers.
Oh, really?
The
whole gamut.
whole thing.
So not just
being a
properties.
person.
A military
Not
welcome
just,
wagon.
Yes,
Right.
not just real estate at all. That honestly, that's a
Is it really? Just
it's
evolved
relational.
into
It is
everything.
relational. We're going to find a house too,
Okay,
but
right.
we are in your business and
So
we
your
are doing
support
life
system.
correct.
That is great.
Now, how many
Correct.
transactions will you typically do in a year?
Yeah.
Well, we manage over 300 properties all
wow.
over Jacksonville.
Okay.
And then last year we sold quite a bit of real estate. So
Okay.
again, it's morphed into sales too,
Good
Mm-hmm.
work.
but a lot. I came from 2 closings this morning. Thank you, Lord.
That
But
is
yes,
fantastic.
I did. A condo
Absolutely.
and $1 million house in Atlantic Beach that we listed for a Navy person who's left the area. And they're not
Right.
coming back, right?
Right.
So they go into the Pentagon or wherever they're going. They
Right.
need someone here they can rely on to financially look out for their best interests. So
How many, this may be a crazy question, but how many like new sailors? Like, is it every quarter? Like
there's
you
a
get-
lot. There's
I mean,
a lot.
so you must be, busy filtering through all that kind of
Thankfully, yes, we are busy.
Yeah.
So we have a direct, contact with the Naval Aviation, Pensacola, basically, the cradle of naval aviation. Maybe you have or have not heard that.
Okay.
But so naval aviators come out of there, they get their wings, they
Yeah.
find out where they're going. These are like young lieutenants that are coming to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And so that's where a lot of our business is derived. Really, a lot is word of mouth. We do very little, we do some, but very little advertising.
Okay.
It's going to be, hey, David
Yeah.
told me about you and said we can only use
Hey, I
you.
saw you in a horse's mouth. I heard you doing all this stuff.
Well,
Like,
there you go.
how- yeah.
Bada bing. You're on the
bada
horses.
bing. Exactly right. Well, how can people find you guys?
People can find us at our website, hovergirlproperties.com. They can
Okay.
call, text, email. We obviously do virtual showings and have embraced all of that. But
Yeah.
directly at our website, hovergirlproperties.com.
Do you help them find doctors and stuff like that too? Like
Of
if they
course.
need-
Inevitably, someone's going to
Look at
ask
you.
you, hey,
Sure.
who's your
Right.
acupuncturist? Well, I have a guy.
I got a guy.
You always have a guy.
Bada bing.
Bada bing.
Who doesn't
You're
have a
gonna
guy?
clean the gutters. I got a guy.
Wow, that's
That's
incredible. But you got to
Yeah.
continuously evolve, right?
We do.
You have to.
We have
That's
to.
your
Got to
clientele.
keep it moving.
Well, God bless them all because we love our military
I
and
do
their show
too.
big
I do
time.
too.
And you're doing some great work.
Well, that's sweet. Thank you
Cheers.
for having
Go
me.
Jags, huh?
Go Jags.
All right.
For the
We're-
W.
Are they going to win in San Diego or LA?
I think
keep
so.
saying San Diego.
No, it's LA for
You
sure.
think they're going to win?
I think I know they're going to win. Be
You know.
positive. Be positive.
That's right. We're on a roll.
I think we're on a roll. We're going all the
We're on
way.
a
A roll of one.
You never know.
But we'll
You
take
never
it.
know.
We'll
Great
take
to
it.
have you.
Thank you
And
for
keep
having
up the
me.
great work.
I appreciate it.
Well, another person with just doing great stuff here in the city of Jacksonville. Every week, I have people sit at this bar, and I get to meet some incredibly interesting people doing great stuff in our awesome city. Find out more and watch more at iwannabuzz.com. Till next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.